Did you mean to set me in your classroom? Aren't students not supposed to be in here? Like, right now?
That's for relaxing and hanging out. This is for official important business.
What's up?
In case you don't recall, I was summoned for teacher takeover.
Oh, congratulations, but how does that relate to me?
I need you to come with me to break the news to the other teacher.
Let's do it! This is the other anchor,
Yeah.
Mrs. Breslin,
Why not?
the librarian.
Yeah.
She wouldn't do hard TV, it's too short notice.
Come on, let's go ask her.
Okay. You're doing hard TV.
Wait, what?
We're doing hard TV!
Good morning, Hart.
I'm Miss Breslin.
And I'm Miss Byrne.
Today is Wednesday, February 28th.
So what are we celebrating today, Miss Breslin?
What do you mean? We've taken over Heart TV. That's what we're celebrating.
Okay, but don't they always have some funny or quirky holiday that they celebrate on the show on each day?
Well, February 28th is known for several national holidays, so you can take your pick. It's National Pink Day, National Chocolate Soufflé Day, National Tooth Fairy Day, National Floral Design Day, and National Inconvenience Yourself Day.
Stop, go back. That chocolate one?
National Chocolate Soufflé Day it is then.
Love it. Please stand for the pledge.
Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here is Miss Carson with this week's Wellness Wednesday report.
Good morning, Heart. This is Miss Carson with your Wellness Wednesday Mindfulness Moment. 2 weeks ago, I mentioned that setting boundaries is an important part of cultivating more self-love. Well, today, I'd like to share more about what boundary setting means. According to Sophia Benoit at the Washington Post, boundaries are personal guidelines that people set to help them maintain healthy habits and relationships, or to protect themselves according to their comfort levels and values. This can be something that you set within your relationships to others, like your family and friends, or within yourself. While it's important to know what boundaries are, I also want to clarify what boundaries are not. Boundaries are not a means to control other people's behavior in a way that is manipulative or overly selfish. Be sure that when you are communicating your own boundaries, you're doing so in a way that is respectful. With all that out of the way, let's discuss some of the ways you can create healthy boundaries. First, be aware of your priorities. If you know that it's important to you that you're well rested for school, set a boundary with yourself to be in bed with your phone away at a certain time every night. Second, be sure that you're communicating your boundaries clearly. If someone says something that makes you uncomfortable, instead of just awkwardly laughing it off, say something concrete like, "This topic makes me uncomfortable, let's move on." Don't just assume others will know what your boundaries are. Lastly, be sure to talk about your experiences honestly and with the person directly involved, not through someone else. Information can be easily misinterpreted when it goes through someone else, and honest conversations are the best way to communicate. I hope this helps. If you ever need any advice on the topic, be sure to go to the Wellness Center for help. Mrs. Iabaldi is amazing with this kind of support. Be well, Heart. Now back to you in the studio.
Have you met our boys tennis coach, Mr. Ramirez? Here's Quinn with the story.
Today, we're interviewing Mr. Ramirez, math teacher, but most importantly, tennis coach. How long have you been in this profession?
I've been at Hart. This is my second year here, but I've been teaching for about 4 years now.
Have you coached for tennis for any other schools?
No, this is my first time actually coaching tennis. I've coached other sports before, like basketball and baseball and a little bit of hockey, but this is the first time I'm doing tennis.
What made you want to coach at Hart?
Hart's always known for its superb athletic programs, and I've noticed here that so many of the athletes are just great people overall, and it's just been a positive experience anytime I've personally had a student who is an athlete.
What's your favorite part about being a coach?
Favorite part about being a coach? The relationships definitely that you make with the players. Definitely a highlight of the day. I always look forward to being out here after school's over. Sometimes it can be challenging when specific, players don't believe that they have what it takes to get better. But it's so rewarding anytime I see a player do something they don't think they originally can do, and it just, I love it.
What do you love most about tennis?
It's just competitive. It's so mentally tough as a sport. You really do have to have thick skin and forget about mistakes you've previously made. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun to play and watch.
What got you into tennis?
So when I was a kid, I was actually, my mom played a lot of tennis, and she belonged to a country club, so she took me and my brothers to like summer camps, and that's when I learned how to play tennis. I was probably like maybe 12 or 13, and I just loved making friends and playing tennis and really learning the sport. So.
Where you going home tonight? Ooh, yeah. Where you going home tonight?
That's Coach Ramirez. I'm Quinn, reporting for Heart TV. Now back to you in the studio.
We'll be back right after this.
We're dissecting an eyeball today.
And now, the news. Varsity boys lacrosse take on Crescenta Valley right here at Hart at 3 o'clock.
Congratulations to Hart Color Guard. This past weekend, they won the Winter Guard International Regional. This is the first time since COVID that the Guard has completed at the national level. And they took first place in both prelims and finals. Great job.
Students, are you interested in doing man cheer for the battle rally? Please come to the meeting today at lunch, room E3. Juniors and seniors only.
Students, AP Studio Art is taking signups for next school year. If you've taken Art 1 and 2, or if you have a lot of experience making art on your own and are interested in taking a fun year-long class dedicated to making art about a topic you're passionate about and get college credit for it, see Mrs. Haddock in room M6 or email her samples of your work at rhaddock@heartdistrict.org.
5-0 Driving School offers a complete behind-the-wheel education course with free pickup and drop-off. Go to 5ods.com and call 661-333-6206 to schedule your training. Use the code WELCOMEHEART when registering for 10% off the behind-the-wheel packages. Now it's time for today's
quote of the day.
The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs.
Well, that's it for our show.
Hold on. Apparently, we have to call out 2 teachers for next month's Teacher Takeover show. Any ideas?
I'm going to call out Mrs. Haddock.
Perfect. I'm going to call out Mr. Duran.
I can't wait to see that show.
And have a great chocolate souffle day.
And stay classy, Heart.
Chocolate souffle, another taste of rich dark paradise. Whipped cream in the sky is anything that you could ever like. Chocolate souffle, you know it's such a sugar sweet surprise. Delicious for days, too bad they never